Welcome to another Founder Wisdom Pod with Sam Drissi. Sam is co-founder at Artizyou. So we're going to talk about NFT, artist coin, and non-fungible certificate blockchain,
Difficult.
and IP and everything in between. Sam has a cool background, originally from Tunisia, I believe, living in my native Montreal, and started a bunch of companies. Cool guy altogether. This pod is brought to you by podpair.com. If you want to start or scale your podcast, you can go to podpair.com. Sam, welcome to the pod. Tell me a bit more about yourself, Artizyou, and what you're up to nowadays.
Thank you, Charles. I'm happy to be with you today. Artizyou is a platform dedicated to creative people. When you talk about creativity, it's based in Richard Florida definition and Creative Society book. I advise everyone to read it, which means it's not only artists, it's also scientists, managerial services, and programmers. So these creative people, they have specific needs, right? To generate, protect, and profit from their intellectual property. And before every launch, we need to be sure our IP is protected. And this is something, unfortunately, a lot of creative and entrepreneur they forget. So Artizyou have permission to generate proof of ownership, like you are the owner of this IP, proof of interiority if you're developing, for example, a software. For each version, you will have IP proof using blockchain technology. And as soon as they're ready, we're able to generate conventional proof, for example, with US copyright. So this is the feedback about the global service. And also there is plagiarism detection using artificial intelligence to be alerted if someone copy and publish your content online.
Interesting. How did you get to that idea?
At the beginning, I was frustrated and suffering from the way everyone was able to copy my content online and publish it without my consent. And I'm not alone in that position. There's a lot of amazing designer copied by giant brand in fashion, for example, like Zara, to name a brand. And there is a lot of software engineering, losing their IP because a giant or another player decide to copy them and use exactly the same user interface or the same technology. So in my opinion, intellectual property is a real asset. We need to understand how it works. It's not new, if we see smart people like Nikola Tesla, Edison, all these genius people use IP as an asset, and I think today we have to be inspired from them.
Yeah. I mean, Edison, I think he was just a poor businessman, like you can't just be good at one thing and be very bad at giving out this product to the market and launching and not be aware that there's competitors that might steal your stuff. I'm a proponent of open source, though. I don't believe in IP, like if you get beat by a competitor that copied you, it's just that you are not good enough at sales. What do you think about that philosophy?
Good point, Charles. Actually, yeah, a creative or a genius can not be able to, in my opinion, realize anything without sales. So just to answer to your first question, and every successful man have another partner successful in sales, right? And for the second point, yes, unfortunately, we are not able to stop plagiarism, but the target is to understand the power of IP as an asset. And if you take investment as a structure today, so a lot of businesses, venture capitals, they invest in shares, right? In my opinion, is not the right way to invest, with all my respect. In the future, we'll be able to invest in a fraction of intellectual property, which means the risk will be reduced totally. If I buy shares and the business is bad managed, I will suffer and I will lose all my money. However, if I have a fraction of intellectual property and the business is bad managed, I still have the asset can be reused or reinvested on. So we cannot stop the plagiarism, but we can control where our IP is promoted, right? I see it more promotion than suing someone in conventional way, and cataloging all your IP that will build value and legacy to your business. I see it like that.
Right. And how does blockchain help keeping track of that? Like, can blockchain be used in a court case if you are suing someone that tried to copy you?
Great question. Officially, China recognizes blockchain as legal and penal proof. In North America and Europe, they're still working on to recognize blockchain for that. This strong aspect of decentralization and the fact that data is managed by an algorithm, duplicated plus one infinite, make it intangible proof. So now we are like in 2024, blockchain can help to prove your ownership. Let's say we are in US or North America, you can go to the court, but conventionally you will need like a US copyright certificate, for example, minimum. So that's why we decide to bridge blockchain with conventional proof. So you need today to have a conventional proof to back yourself solid, but blockchain can help proving, for example, you, Charles, you create this algorithm in this specific day, hour, minute, and second, which is really strong already.
Right. And what's your model here? Like, if I want to use your solution, what's your fee and what can I expect as a customer?
Great question. So at the beginning, we start offering one unique certificate for $85, and we decide it's expensive. We need to make it totally different. So today we have total different strategy. I was asking myself, Charles, about that. I said, as an entrepreneur, if tomorrow I die, what will be the real thing? What real value I bring to the world? It's nothing. Okay, I create a business and selling product. So to be able to change and bring value, we decide with my associate to turn the app 100% free. There is no hidden fee, nothing. So this live version, artizyou.com now, will be turned for Artizyou free IP to help any creative protect their IP. We need the opportunity to limit the amount of certificate because we have to back the security of the data. And the phase two, what we are launching in a couple of months, will be a paid version offering licensing, offering fractionizing of IP, offering the way to list your asset. So our revenue model will be like donation for the first version, which is live now. And for the second version will be SaaS, software as a service, with one-time fee and monthly fee and small packages and percentage for each transaction, of course, when the asset is solved between E and B player.
So I pay $90 and I have lifetime protection. Is that like the current plan or?
Yes, the current plan is one-time fee, and you have your certificate accessible, minted in blockchain, verifiable 24/7, and you receive your PDF certificate, of course.
Are you full-time on this project or do you split your time with other business activities?
I'm 90% on my project. I invest in other businesses like business intelligence company, which bring revenue for me, to be totally transparent. Yeah, I'm early blockchain and crypto investor, so I'm pretty grateful. I lost money, but I make money too. So I'm offering consultation and business intelligence business. Like this is the 10%, and yeah, it's a lot of work.
And who's your market with that IP business? Like, what titles do they bear? What industry? What's your ICP?
My target, our target today is software engineering businesses. It's a $80 billion revenue in 2028 based on the last statistic. So it's a big market. Why? Because software engineering, they suffer from the way to protect their IP without going to conventional way, which is like a pre-patenting or a patent. A patent is 100K, right? So if you're a startup starting like developing a software, you will have different versions, right? And our solution could be the best way to help them generate this proof of interiority. So software are our first target. The second target, of course, we have a couple of creative people like NFT creator, like non-fungible token creator, and we help them to develop a new protocol. We name it non-fungible certificate, which means, without giving too much technicality, if we take a simple protocol, ERC 1155, for example, including a simple metadata and a content, we add a verification. So every creator is KYC, KYB, which is like today a condition about any financial authority. We define the proof of ownership with our technology. We define the licensing, how you can use this asset, because today people buy NFT, they print them on their t-shirt. They think they can do whatever they want with them, which is totally not the truth, because they need to have specific right to use them, right? And finally, the idea is to be able to fractionize your IP to be able to raise money. So this is brand new protocol. So this is our two targets we focus on. And when I talk about software, Charles, we have also collaboration with DeSci community, which is a scientist decentralized from Ethereum organization. We help scientists generate also proof of ownership about their researches.
So what would be your goals for this year in terms of the growth of the business?
The target is, I have a long roadmap for 5 years. The target this year will be, number one, turn the app totally free, the live version, launch the new version, and we are launching a private marketplace to be able to list intellectual property as we list a simple asset. Our vision, Charles, is in the future to be able to buy IP as you are buying a simple article on Amazon, but make it simple. You don't have to know what is crypto, to know how to manage a wallet. So we find a way to make it super user-friendly. We are launching a collection named The World of Zitra, which is a Genesis collection to promote this new protocol, helping people understand what we are doing and giving governance, which means everyone buying a piece of NFC will have the right to decide which strategy we are doing, where we're going, access to VIP collections, etc., etc. So this is the two next step. And the third one is our AI IP assistant. And here I will have enemy, Charles, because I'm tackling the fact to offer AI intellectual property assistance, which is like an average $400 an hour if we talk about senior level. So yeah, we have a lot of projects for this year.
That's pretty cool. And where can people find out more information about you and your business, Sam?
Sure. Yeah. The first thing is you can visit artizyou.com. Everything is live now. You can find me on LinkedIn, of course, in Telegram at Sam Dri. And yeah, I'm totally open for collaboration, partnership, and development. And we already signed, for example, a new partner, which is Internet Computer Protocol, one of the biggest and fastest blockchain technology. We try to develop different steps with other blockchain to make our tech cross-chain, like accessible for different blockchains.